Can anybody tell me how a prisoner can escape from imprisonment? We know that the prisons are made up of high fences, doors, and windows with bars in order to prevent the inmate from escaping. But is there another way that they can escape that is not criminal? Here I'm not talking about physical escape, for that would be criminal itself. So I want you to come with me through this journey and take a look at the solution that I've come up with, and I trust you can also be part of this project. Picture with me a fish trapped in an aquarium. Though the aquarium is built based on reality, it is not the natural habitat for the fish. Therefore, the potential of a fish in an aquarium are limited. There are fish that don't know anything about the river, the sea, and the ocean, where they can experience the freedom to swim without limitation and barriers set by others. And you know what? Just like the fish in the aquarium, that was my life. I have this fear of speaking in public like this. I grew up with low self-esteem. My friends mocked and laughed at me because I couldn't speak good English. I remember how often I would go in front of the mirror, trying to change my appearance with more concentration on my nose. I never believed in myself. I wanted to be like others around me. I was trapped in what I call the prison of my mind. How many of us today are trapped in the prison of our mind, that we live life based on people's opinion and decision? Some of us are trapped by our own fear and doubt about our ability. We all have fears. Somehow, all of us humans have physical or mental limitation that want to hinder us from reaching to our dreams. Nigeria is a country in West Africa referred to the giant of Africa, with a population of 170 million people with so much natural resources. I was born and raised up in the northern part of Nigeria, where illiteracy level is high. But in the midst of these natural resources, we are still backward in times of development. So you find a lot of youth, thousands of graduates on the street searching for white-collar jobs that are scarcely available. As a matter of fact, experts have said the unemployment rate in Nigeria is like a time bomb that is waiting to explode if care is not taken. And most of these youths embrace crime, and the end result is the prison. The prison situation in our country does not meet up with the human rights standard for prison and around the world, which states that educational training should be given to inmates as a way of rehabilitating them. Rather, our prisons focus on punishment, as inmates are often dehumanized and used as a means of cheap labor. Time, which is one of the precious resources all of us are looking for, is being wasted in Nigerian prison because there are no recreation, no activities or facilities that inmates can constructively utilize their time to add value to themselves. Worse still, there is no proper plan for reintegration back to the society that often marginalize ex-convicts. My experience with Kuje, a young man who just one week after he was released from prison, was back to prison for stealing a motorbike. Through my discussion with this young man, I find out that he was from a poor family. So his dad could not send him to school. And like most youths in Nigeria who want to make fast money, Kuje embraced crime. Through my discussion with Kuje, I discovered that this young man had low self-esteem. He did not have perspective about life. And for me, it was easier to identify with Kuje because just like the fish trapped in the aquarium, I was once in his shoe. But my turning point was when I embraced the world of books. And my favorites are biographies, motivational books, and inspirational books. I remember a motivational book by Zig Ziglar titled You Can Reach the Top had a great influence in my life. One of the lessons I learned from this book, among others, is you can have enough of everything you want in life if you assist enough other people have what they want. For me, books helped me to overcome my inferiority complex. I started thinking about what I want to do with my life and what I can contribute to my society. Not just what my parents want me to do. I remember in 2002, I have to trek for 30 minutes to have access to the library. I remember once I sold my phone to buy a book. Sometimes I have to stay late in the night because there's no power supply to read over the night with candle. So I conceived this dream to set up a community library for my people. But this was not achievable. 10 years down the line, when I had the opportunity to serve my country under the scheme of the National Youth Service Corps, that every graduate must embark in my country. Since it was under the federal government of Nigeria, it was easy for me to have access to the library, to the prison in Otukpo, Benue State. And so I was able to establish the first library in a prison that was built in 1923 for the benefit of inmates. Take a look at this picture. This was successful by the help of friends and loved ones who believe in me. Some people gave me money. Some people gave me books. Some people gave me advice. Some people gave me tables. Some people gave me chairs. But better still, the leadership of the community tried to discourage me. And I said to all of you and to all our online viewers, because you have a dream does not mean somebody will support you. Some people will try to discourage you. But because it is your dream, don't give in, don't give up, stick to your dream. This has empowered me and encouraged me in my venture of trying to help the prisoners in Nigeria. My question is, do you have a dream? Or are you living someone else's dream? Through my 7-month training in Kanthari, I have been able to redefine my vision. It is now called Dream Again. And what Dream Again seeks to do is to transform prisons in Nigeria to a place where inmates will be given the opportunity to embrace their experiences, a chance to learn, an opportunity to grow so that they can use their story as a source of inspiration. And therefore, I'm working on interesting curriculum that we will use in running this academy. This curriculum will include interesting vocational skills. This curriculum will involve teamwork, where inmates are given the opportunity to work together in group towards problem solving, reading and summarizing a book, and sharing with other group members. I want to coach them, public speaking, so that they can use their story as source of inspiration. But more than that, looking back at their experiences, they will be able to embrace them and use them as a source of inspiration. And you know what? People who are strengthened by their adversity have a lot to contribute to our society. I want to organize debate in Nigerian prison, a forum given to inmates to share or discuss issues that are relevant to them, but not just to them, to the society at large. Wouldn't it be nice to air such debate on radio so that from outside we can understand what these people are feeling in the inside? I want to walk through the prisons in Nigeria and hear inmates talking with their shoulders high of their dreams and the positive things they want to do to the society when released. But for this, we have to focus not on punishment, but on correction and empowerment. Imagine transforming prisons from an institute of punishment to an academy of change. Ladies and gentlemen, think back about this fish in the aquarium. These fish will not be able to break their barriers. But being humans, we can. Thank you.